they really draw out this round of 16 over a few months. 86 scoreless. Jordan Rakic ahead of everybody. Emmanuel Belardi well out of the goal. Rakic goes down and Belardi goes off, giving up a penalty as well. Rakic still down as Belardi makes his way out. On the replay, I thought Belardi did a good job to try and avoid contact. Maybe a little bit of knee on the foot there. Penalty, Kopevic off the bench. In to try and stop this one. Cold as can be. Takes a couple of hops off his line. Emil Halfredson fires it over top. This one scoreless through 90. Deep into added extra time. The 118th minute. Fabio Cagliarella from behind that chopped on Sestu. Cagliarella sent off with penalties approaching. And from his reaction, moderately frustrated with the first 2 hours of this game. From the replay, not a ton of contact, but malice in the heart. After 120, this one goes to penalties. It's 7-7 on penalties. Alexander Lukovic steps in for Udinese, slots it easily in that left side. 8-7 Udinese. Luka Tognozzi to keep penalties going. This is the 20th penalty. That one appears to catch the post, and Udinese advances. They survive a half hour of extra time on 10 men and survive being on 9 as well, and they are off to the quarterfinals.
Let's check out action between Napoli and Salernitana. Napoli fielding a team of reserves, but telling the fans they take the Coppa Italia very seriously. All right, 16th gets some help from the visitors. Maurizio Peccarizzi putting in the cross from Michele Pazienza. A nice goal. It's too bad it's your own goal. 1-0 on the gift. And not the holiday season. It's just around the corner, but Peccarizzi getting an early start on the giving. 25th, Salernitana having some problems embracing the teamwork philosophy in defense. Pia gets it from the left for the easy tap. 2-0 Napoli. Pia's first goal on his second start. Salernitana start to play catch-up in the second half. Free kick from Arturo Di Napoli. Off the wall, and it wrong ways the goalkeeper. But Di Napoli still gets credit for it. That makes it 2-1. Nasty deflection completely catches Nicolas Navarro out of position. The visitor comeback short-lived, however. Giovanni Marchesi with the shirt tug on Christian Maggio. It's in the box, so a PK for Napoli. Marek Hamsik delivers and scores. 3-1 the final. Napoli with the comfortable path to the Coppa quarters.
More from the final 16 in the Coppa Italia. This time it's Sampdoria hosting Empoli at Luigi Ferrari Stadium. Samp trying to advance to the quarterfinals. Empoli playing in the Serie B this season, but they've had their time in the Serie A as well. 31st minute, here comes Emiliano Bonazzoli. And just like that, the home side would find themselves on the board first. Appeals for the offside, not given. 1-0. Sampdoria. It's Bonazzoli scoring. He's yet to score in the league, but he gets a goal there in the cup. Now watch the nutmeg by Matteo Negrini to beat Reto Zeigler, but then denied by the woodwork, and it's still 1-0. Empoli, though, they're showing intent. 10 minutes later, Gabriel Angela, the 19-year-old defender, fouls Bruno Fornaroli in the box. It's a penalty. Fornaroli steps up. The Uruguayan converts it, and it's 2-0 to Samp. Fornaroli with 3 goals, all of them in the UEFA Cup, save for that one. Seconds later, a handball. Referee says play on. And Sampdoria, they still wanted the penalty. Not given. Hands against the body. Play on, says the referee. 61st minute. Here comes Francesco Lodi. Great build-up and a better finish. Lodi, 4 goals in his last 4 games. And he's got Empoli back in the match, cutting the deficit in half. 74th minute. Antonio Cassano has just come on for Fornaroli, and he'll commit a penalty. So Empoli with a chance to level the score, but Davide Bassi, the goalkeeper, would save from Zeigler. The midfielder takes the shot. Bassi guesses correctly, and it's still 2-0 with 15 minutes left to play. Here come Empoli, desperate to find the equalizer. Antonio Boucher with the shot, and it's saved just at the line. 5 minutes left, and Lodi, who had scored the 2-1, he'll have a chance for the equalizer, but his shot just off target. 2-1 the final score. Sampdoria advance to the quarterfinals.
From Italy, welcome to Goal TV News. Pablo Alcina alongside Andres Cordero. We begin with the Coppa Italia match we saw on Goal TV. Matches from round of 16 at the San Siro. AC Milan hosting Lazio. We would need extra time to decide this one. Early on is Milan on the attack. Shevchenko gets denied at the door. About 19 minutes in. Later on, Lazio on the attack. It's going to be Ledesma from outside the 18. His shot just wide. We're still scoreless at the San Siro. Then a great free kick opportunity. Denied not once, but eventually knocked sideways for a corner kick. 46th minute, more from Milan. It's going to be Flamini. He's going to give it a crack from outside the 18. But that goes wide as well. Still scoreless. Now the player of the match for Milan was goalkeeper Dida. Here comes Pandev with a shot. Dida gets a finger on it. Soren Pandev denied. Second half. How about Pandev again? And one more time. Dida's going to say, yeah, no goal for you. Still scoreless. Would we get a goal? Well, bad news for Milan. They'd end up going down a man. Free kick, but they won't lose Dida. There he is with another great save. Milan's Emerson would be red carded for 2 yellow cards. And here comes Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko all by himself. The shake, the bake, the make. Milan down a man, up a goal. Great strike by the ex-Chelsea striker. 87th minute though. Here comes Lazio. With a decent shot. But Dida again stellar for most of the match until the 87th minute. Pandev gets fouled inside the 18, so it's going to be a penalty kick for Lazio. Pretty safe ball right there. It's Fabili fouling Pandev. Mauro Zarate is going to step up and coolly fool Dida. The young Argentine makes it 1-1. We have to go into extra time. Just 2 minutes into the extra time, it's going to be Pandev again. Scored right there at the doorstep. Knocks that in there. Now 2-1 for Lazio. Watch it again. Dida did all he could. The defense, though, couldn't clear it away. Milan free kick. Ronaldinho. But Muslera knocking that wide. The ball deflected off the wall, but still a spectacular save. Switch over to the other half. It's going to be more from Lazio with Maudi, but Dida did all he could all match long. Unfortunately for him, Milan loses. Lazio wins 2-1. They advance to the quarterfinals of the Coppa Italia. Second segment of Goal TV.
To thump Torino for a 7th straight time. The 6th beating was a 4-1 count when they met in the league 10 days ago. After that, Novolino took over. 19th minute, Nicola Amoroso chasing his tail a bit here, but managing to keep possession. Tommaso Pailazzi on the right side is going to cross this ball in perfectly. Rolando Bianchi on the other end to poke it in, and it's 1-0 Torino. A shocker. And look at the ball here from Pailazzi on the replay. Bianchi in behind, Manuel da Costa in defense. But that goal hurt. 32nd, Bianchi forced off before Roberto Stallone brought on as his replacement. Fiorentina shocked to be behind one. They try to get it back off a free kick. Adrian Mutu on the left side decides to go for it. Goalkeeper Alex Calderone with the save there. Got to replay this one too. Calderone almost caught as he has to bring the left hand over the top to tip this one over. Just for the restart, Viola continued to pressure. Zdravko Kuzmanovic with the right cross. It gets through Calderone, but Manuel Pascual can only head it over. Minute into the second half, good ball in for Alberto Gilardino. Straight shot and a straight shot. Calderone with a nice reaction save. 74th minute, Fiorentina free kick. Kuzmanovic delivers it right to where it needs to be. No help on the other end, though. Calderone is going to pounce on that. Looking for the deflection, couldn't get it. 4 minutes from time, another free kick in a dangerous spot just outside the box. Mutu to take it, but he sends it into orbit. Whammo. Shocker. Fiorentina go out. Novolino his first win. Torino advanced to the quarters with a 1-0 result.
Roma host to Bologna in another of the Coppa Italia's round of 16. The club in the claret strip. Roma 11th. Pass ahead for Vincenzo Montella, and he'll curl that one wide of the post. The goalless to the break. 81st, Cecchino on the run. He'll float this in for Mirko Vucinic, and the header clanks it. Less than a minute later, Jeremy Menez takes the feed from Vucinic, and then a little give and go here, and Vucinic denied again. But mere moments later, Vucinic will get another chance as he'll take a feed from Menez, and they'll put it through the legs of Roberto Colombo, and Roma take the lead 1-0. Menez set up Totti last week in league play, and helps out again here with Vucinic. Seen a lot of Vucinic lately. Too much, I think.
He doesn't think so.
Vucinic was back for more, pressuring the defense, gets the turnover. Marco Castellini giving it up. Vucinic over the top, the chip, somewhat of one, a skip. He only came on in the 71st, but scored two, and the two-time defending Coppa Italia holders are off to the quarters 2-0.
All right, let's go to the Scottish Cup.
In the Coppa at home since 2002. This is Giuseppe Biava taking out Adriano outside of the box, but the referee red-carded Biava and gave Adriano a PK, and this is the save by Alessio Scarpi, and a big save it was. Scarpi was fantastic in this game, and look at that save. 3 quarters gone, Inter would get on the board. Maxwell chips it, and Adriano gets on the end of this one. 1-0, Adriano subbed for Zlatan immediately after this, but that was planned before he scored. Marco Rossi gets it away from Walter Samuel, and look where he put that one on Francesco Toldo. 10-man Genoa were back in this game. Extra time, 2 15-minute halves, and Genoa's keeper Scarpi, so many brilliant saves, and he does this. Spills it to Esteban Cambiaso, 2-1, and indeed a tough one to give up. Goal in the 100th minute. Cambiaso scoring as Mr. Maradona looked on. Genoa deflated after that as Cambiaso would be part of this goal with Zlatan stopped and Scarpi out, and the roller 102nd minute, and tough. Not getting much help from his defenders here. 3 of them around, and look at how far the keeper came out and just rolls it in. Tense moments, but Mourinho's men get the win. They're off to the quarterfinals where they'll face Roma.
And speaking of Roma, their skipper, French
For Manchester United, and Wick Buffon back from injury and back in goal for the old Blade. And Buffon back and looking good after missing out for the last few months because of a bad back. And Alex Manninger manning the pipes and did an admirable job in Gigi's absence. It took 4 minutes for Juve to break the deadlock. Paulo De Segli with the cross. Alessandro Del Piero gets a flash on it. Marco Marchioni puts it past Albano Bizzarri. Del Piero forcing Bizzarri into action, and Marchioni, he was there for the loose ball. 40th, Juve again, lead ball for Del Piero, and he's working against 3 defenders, but still gets a shot through off the base of the post and back into play. Del Piero striking with what's considered his weaker left foot. 1-0 to the break. Second half, more from Juventus. Again, Del Piero. Quick strike and a quick toe by Bizzarri in the 50th. Nice save indeed. Under 20 minutes later, more from Juve. Sebastian Goivinco with the chip. Del Piero heads it down. Goivinco finishes it off. The 21-year-old making it 2-0. Very crafty goal indeed. Goivinco with the chip. And look at Del Piero headed back to the kid. A very cool finish. Third goal in the works. Marchioni on the far side. The nifty move past the defender, then to Del Piero, and he goes top corner. Nice goal for El Pinturicchio. Juve will face Napoli in the quarterfinals.
Barrett's belt.